Innovative content. Global audience.
Yes. It's another beautiful day. And it is SRTV broadcast all the way from London that the Chris is here. Okay, it's tonight a pleasant one. I don't know. Those of you that are doing evil, if you stop, I will stop talking. But tonight, where did they verse you? I'm not the cause of your problem, I swear. Well, I've been trying to grab some meat before I joined this show, but no chance. I will survive, no problem. God did. I pour my prayer. Well, we're still talking about the decision we made as Nigerians in 2023. Tonight, yesterday, I tried to do some justice by analyzing the characters and the things, the innuendos, and the things you need to watch out for these guys who are running for governors in the state. Tonight, hopefully, I will put a nail to their coffin. Some of them will have a nail put to their coffin tonight. And so we're going to, without much further ado, I'm going to try to quickly jump into that part of the discussion tonight. It's like I have a couple of videos to share with you. Hopefully, Princess and other people will be joining us. And I like so many things about tonight's broadcast because there's element of revenge. I saw Parad interview. I've never, to be honest, Parad did a very big job to you, Sheriff. In fact, you were in your comfort zone when you start speaking pidgin English and things work for you. For the first time, I like you as a person, you know. Though I still don't like you fully, or not to be my governor. But I like you as a person because you sound really, really matured. And I like to share your video tonight with my people. No, you didn't pay for it, but I'll do it. I like the sound of it. I like the sound of it. Yes. What's going on again? I say sorry. I don't know what I've done wrong. When those women say sorry, now you say, well, I did. Anyway, like I was trying to say, tonight we'll be looking at oh, no worries. Okay. I'm just trying to monitor because I'll be making a couple of announcements. So they made 1 or 2 changes and they are doing some work on that. All right, you know, I never get it wrong. They look at these young men running for governors. Me, I be na age mate now. Now only bros, but me are the honor of bros. You know, most of the rest, see my BS. I have senior Campella, so many of them here, they're my younger ones. We're going to talk well. Anyway, tonight we want to look at again carefully. Before the people will join me, let us secretly talk about these guys. Who do you think should run the affairs of the Delta State? If you are there now, come. Because when these people come, they won't give me a chance. They won't give me a chance to prosecute them again. You know, yesterday I was trying to look at their credentials. And actually, the videos I have tonight, again, not favor you. Like I say, you don't shit for church many times, and all the focus is on you. And to be honest, APC, well, it's just about the time I want APC to come and take over the Delta State to give PDP run for their money. APC can't go need for church, go shoot for church for federal level. Where will they feel better for where will they go? So now we go decide. Now where will they go right better than where we did now? For 24 years, Delta State has been run by gangsters. Let me repeat that. For 24 years, Delta State has been run by gangsters. You know when I say gangsters? Nigeria, you should feel sorry for us. One, Delta is a very multi-ethnic society. We have the Urubu, the Ijo, the Shekiri. Those were the people that were breaking head in Warri. As if that is not enough. Come to see Urubu divided. Even within Urubu, one Okpe, they don't agree with the rest. We just they manage. We see they manage, say will be Urubu. If not, Okpe never agree say they be Urubu once. I'm going to speak the language you guys understand tonight before they come and hold my mouth. Hey! Then as you move on, you go see Kwale. Kwale go tell you, say, they not be Ukwa. Ukwa go say they not be this. So within the Delta Igbo, they divide. Meanwhile, now war, now pursue them, cross River Niger, come this side. 90% of people in the Delta area there, that Asaba area, they be Anambra people when they run during the war, come cross, come settle. At least tell Damascus, don't talk and say, if I didn't Majuku before, say now the war, now I pursue them, come cross, come enter today, she said Delta. But it's okay, we are happy. As an honorable man, I'm very angry though, because one, I don't believe the capital of Delta State should be there. Igbo people, maybe you see, say honorable men have been fair to you. My local government, Peter Obi didn't get there. There was no representative, but Peter won. That is the kind of justice we fight for as a people. But you guys never fought for us. You are happy to keep the capital of Delta State in your backyard. I want to start from there. You are happy to keep the capital of Delta State in your backyard. And at the end of the day, when they fight for equity. Equity go first start from your conscience. What are you doing with the capital of Delta State in Asaba? Look at the state. For those of you who don't know Nigeria, please go and look at how big Delta State is. They put our capital in Anambra State. Nobody's saying anything about it. If I say this now, they all hate me. You know if you hate me, Rich. A time will come, even whatever I say today will come to pass. Children will query you for what you've done. Where is the wisdom? Because Babangida have a wife. You don't see better punani. Carry our capital, go and put it in that place. And you think people like us of this age will be celebrating? No, I will not. And that's why there will be no justice in Delta State after this dispensation. There won't be. However, that's why I want to share the first video. Where is this young woman? I want to share one video before they come so that I don't repeat myself. That is on one side. So we're going to talk about Delta State as a place. Things you've never heard of before from me. I'll be saying it just in case maybe you're just joining me. All right. We've come to accept Delta State. Now, another business happened that because Urobo are the majority, in fact, you know what? Let me say this to you, Nigerians. We have five, or if you want to count, 5 major tribes in Nigeria. They've become president. And I'm going to challenge the status quo next time now. The Hausa have been president. It's their birthright. The Yoruba have always managed to play their politics because some of them are mostly Muslim, so they can play with the Muslim ticket and they do well. Yoruba man, you have never lost in Nigerian game. In fact, the state capital being in where you being in Lagos, our money used to develop Lagos. You don't even want support to leave Lagos. Yoruba man have never lost in Nigeria. So don't call me in your battle. One day God will make una fight with the look. Igbo man, you are not somebody to deal with. If you be my friend, you foretell them, say, this capital are not supposed to do this Anambra State. The capital of Delta State is in Anambra State. If you not get justice, but tonight, now we fight. Now we first fight for Peter. I'm speaking pidgin because I'm angry. Nigeria, in case you missed the news, after Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, we have the Ijos. After the Ijos is Yoruba. We are 5th largest in population. The population of Yorubas in Nigeria is over 10 million, but they said we are about 6 million. Let's assume we accept that. We have only few local governments, 8. We have one senatorial man representing us. That is Walter Magege that went to Senate to go and deal with you guys there. So that is one. So the Yoruba man don't have a state. He just have 2 states. That is, they have Rivers, they have Bayelsa. Igbo, you have enough states. I don't know how many your population is. At least you know, get people they fight for now. I respect Kano. That's why it's my man. Yariwa, they are fighting for the north. Is it not true? The Yoruba man, they get the Duduwa, they're fighting together. Now, it's only the Urubu man that has no place in Nigerian politics. It's only the Urubu man that have no place in Nigerian politics. How long are we going to do that? Princess, it's like my baby princess is back. Let me see what else you can do. Hello, princess.
Hello, good evening, sir.
You are shining. No light.
NEPA, Nigeria NEPA.
Because you guys there, once the light will come and go. When there's light, I know what it is, and when there's no light, I see how your face glow. But in any way, you manage to. You guys are lucky. If there's no light here, you won't see my face. You guys are lucky that without light, you can see glow. Anyway, you're welcome to the show tonight. We're still looking at Delta State in Nigeria. I've started by renewing my concern as a person from Urobo State. I believe in Urobo State. I believe that we have suffered enough in Nigeria. We produce oil. They use oil from our region. They use it to develop Nigeria. They even couldn't give us a state. The only state they get to us, they put in Asaba, which is in Anambra State in my book. We'll come to that another day. And yet, Igbo people are fighting for justice. And we are the one to help you. So between me and you, the Hausa man doesn't even care about me, doesn't know I exist. All the Hausa man care is to put change the seaport in my area, turn it to naval base. All you really care about is how the oil will leave the Niger Delta, Uroboland included, to the federal and make money. That's what you know about us. Otherwise, we are nothing. You are ready to send us away from Nigeria if we didn't contribute that. That's one. Number two, in fact, that of the Yoruba man is even more selfish. He's not collecting oil, so the Hausa man no oil, they kidnap them. So that's why when they fight, I would look. As they fail them, it go they sweet us.
They sweet us.
When they start to screw you over, we go they start because you people have power. When the Hausa man is dealing with you tomorrow, don't come you. But I just want to say that at the end of the day, we produce the money, we generate the money. Yet you refuse to give us support. I learned that people in Lagos State were saying that if Peter Obi win, that there will be support will be moved to Asaba. Warri support is there, so that we see no business activities for those of us in the Urobo State. We are not existing in Nigerian book. Yes, God. Anyway, and then I'll say, okay, let's say the Yoruba man is wicked. He doesn't even want to support and he's gone presidency. The Igbo man said, now you can still take our capital. So now we they fight for Peter now. This is my case. We fought for Peter. Peter won in my place. But Peter never reached my base campaign because we believe in justice. We believe in equity. Now, Delta State. Here we are. And I'm going to play the first video tonight. Because the first video, the guy they talk, say he won't deal with Agege. He not concern me, concern you, Agege. But I like when the man won't do you. You know? I don't like anybody right now. Because most of Nana Bidi, Bob Marley sang this song. He said, could you be loved and be loved? He said, don't let them fool you. But once you people get to some office, you become important. You begin to teach us how to play politics. And I say, we'll not open eye. They don't share small money, give you one place for Abuja. We in Niger Delta will be Momo. People that are suffering with you before. I know where Agege started, and that's why I'm going to focus on Agege small tonight. Bros, no verse. Not my job. So I'm going to focus on people. It's not me even talking. It's people talking. So let's share 2 videos that come from Agege. I think we should look at this together. Process, right?
We are talking about Delta State election for governorship. There are two contestants basically. Pella and the rest of them. One of the candidates in this election is an APC candidate. I cannot imagine any Delta North person voting for that candidate. He lacks integrity and he doesn't understand equity. In 2019, it was the turn of Delta North to produce a governorship candidate. This guy vehemently objected to it and propped up Great Oboru, somebody from Delta Central, to contest for the position, despite the fact that it was zoned to the north. Also, there is this issue of Polytechnic in Okwani, which he fought vehemently and took to his village. How can you expect Delta North people to support him? It's impossible. Oh yes, it's payback time. Delta North must reject Omo Agege right now. If you are a true son of Delta North, reject this traitor. I'm telling you. As for Sheriff, well, he lacks capacity. We all know that. But why you must not vote for him is because he is going to shield the atrocities of.
Okay. That is a very controversial one. Omo Agege, I will be supporting you now if you were playing my game. because there's no equity in Delta State. You understand? They didn't say, this man talking now, he didn't remember equity when they took our capital and put it in the capital in Asaba. Is that equity for you? The capital of Delta State in Asaba. Look at where we have to travel to get our papers signed.
It doesn't
Is
make
that
sense.
equity? And he's coming out here to open his dirty mouth and talk about equity. And they never do na reach. After this election, if you like one and not vote again, now don't zone to us. We know we'll give power to them again. That's why we want to look for the right to Roboman when it's wrong. So they are the priest hatred. Because it's time Nigeria need to open up. There is a big injustice going on in Delta State. We need our own state. If we start to oppress you in the Delta North, you will fight for your state. You know the Delta North are actually doing better than us. He has mad to say that they are talking about getting a polytechnic in Okwano. I can get carry and go home. Bros, you try for that one, but you'll never pass exam. If they deal with you now, I know we'll still support you because you'll be my enemy too. So you shit for church, but you do well for that one first. You need to carry and go home. You need to let them know, say, we are not slaves for Nigerians. We cannot be contributing the highest share of the Nigerian cake. And we're taking nothing. Not a state. Not a state, Roboman. There are over 10 million. We don't have a state. And you're talking about equity. That man provoked me, so that's why I said that video first. Not that I'm going to go when I take notes. Anyway. And I want to share another video with you, Princess. This is quite interesting. So that when we talk, I will give you a chance to really look at. Thank God. So this one there, first, wait para with her. Oh, wait, I'll get para interview. Wait, oh boy. I like that video well. Wait, make I upload them. But before I go upload and finish, let me share one beautiful video. Dina Sheriff campaign. Sheriff, you not pay me. The way I did for any other person, if I see any video like this, I will play it. If Nigerians, if they like it. Nobody paid me for the video. I'm just playing it because I find it interesting.
And so that's why we have come together.
Yes.
To plan the way forward for a better data state.
And we need meaningful development, equal opportunities for all, realistic reforms, and peace and security has to be enhanced. Yes, so who do we think?
Sheriff Oborewori, Sheriff Oborewori for governor. Sheriff Oborewori, Sheriff Oborewori for governor. Mama development, better go brekete.
Job creation go brekete. Human empowerment brekete.
Agriculture, infrastructures, road on road, health sector, too many to talk about.
I am Sheriff Ido. Are you Sheriff Ido? Sheriff Oborewori, Sheriff Oborewori for governor.
Sheriff Oborewori for governor, Delta State 2023. Vote PDP.
The only reason I played the video is, to be honest, I love the melody. Oh, when they say Sheriff, then you see the melody. Oborewori. I love that beat. You know, that is melodic. So I give kudos to the guys who did that. And if that is what it takes, let's put that from Kevin. Very controversial statement, shouldn't be concentrating on zoning. What is important right now is someone who is competent. There's nothing like competent because we don't get competent for Nigerian politics. What we're looking for is what gets to you. So what I want to look at quickly is this beautiful video. First time I heard Sheriff actually talk in the comfort of his own zone. You like see that guy, a really pidgin man. If you rule Delta State, he should be speaking pidgin. He's very comfortable with Para here. Let's quickly share this video. It's about 4 minutes. Don't worry. You will enjoy it because Para is there. No Para will always make a go adjust to him. And Para was asking the important question. But you know what? What I love here is Sheriff was throwing blow. If they give Omar, will go for eye. Boom, 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 boom. But when they finish the interview, I'm going to analyze it with Princess. Princess, I want you to watch out for this interview is listen to what Sheriff is saying. That Omar Genge was broke until it's a PDP that made him. That all he has he built now is from PDP. So PDP, they collect money, they give people, they share, they build out. You see, you've indicted your party first. That when you people were in power now, that what you have done is actually share our money, not to use it for us. We know, but at least for you to come out and confess it is shameful. But let's take a look at the interview.
So for years, All the people who follow us contest, so never enter PDP before. Not PDP, not the people wait for the other party. I don't want to mention party name. The one say one follow me contest, so say the other party. You know, be PDP now for the, but PDP now make him commissioner, make him PA, make him EA, make him commissioner. You can't make an SSG. You don't do PDP, oh, you can't run. As he fail, now you can't run, go on another party. Can't take go Senate. Say one become governor. How?
Okay, so Omar again PDP before.
No, PDP now. We only ask what it be for village. Both the other people food GRA, not the PDP, not PDP. Now PDP now change the life now. So you don't feel campaign against PDP now. What do you want? You get money campaign against PDP because first, you don't get money campaign against PDP. Because the PDP now build them to where it be so. When they come from America, nothing gets. He failed election. Primary now he failed. Now our former governor come carry and take. Come.
Which is Ibori?
Ibori come carry and here, come carry and come appoint him. Say be now. Maybe the foundation where you get now. So you know say this worry say worry. I tell you worry. You don't worry. How? You know it's about worry. As at 2000 where they, the year 2000 where they. You not there. Not there. Wait for them. 2001 where they. Not there. You not there. You only come there. They bring a corner. They come contest them. You can't fail. When you fail finish, then they come give an appointment. So not be worried. So we don't even want to talk about our party. And meanwhile too, waiting their party do nothing. You see that state, no, I told you that so. May they show us waiting their party do for us for Delta State, not they. You know, see the road. If you drive come from Benin, come, the road bad. Look at from Sapele to Eku to Agbo, bad. The federal road, bad.
Okay, that one a federal road.
The federal road. What the federal road?
Come and pass the road. Are they really quarrel?
No. Now, Okuwa they maintain our times. Now they maintain them.
So now not fit do and then tell federal make it pay.
Well, they see they do something. You see the dualization what they do from Mugele now. They go as Abaso. Now federal road now. But now we don't have start out before Okuwa come begin the do very well. So they don't go far away. All those what I will complain when I come. I will complain when they will complain when I come.
You they talk about street credibility like this. I don't understand that word. Say street credibility. So a lot of people want to ask, what do you see your street credibility when you talk so that you break it down for us?
Okay, we can tell you now. You don't get street credibility. Not be street credibility also. Not be the users. This paranormal when they call you this mock news. Not be waiting street credibility make you bring and come. Call they use pidgin. Say they interpret and give our people what they understand. Street credibility, people don't understand. If you go look at where now how when you take the follow both, as you did now, they price yourself too high. You bring yourself come down. They know what they do the people of the local people for grand. Before they do, the middle class people before they do, both people are at the top. So you connect with all of them. And you don't live with them. So you know their pain. So now I tell them say, now you go they call streetwise. Street credibility to is streetwise. You know what he did.
So a lot of politicians they do this thing. So I want to ask you, either they do campaign, we know they see their children. Now other people's children they use. So I want to ask you, since when you do your campaign, so you're picking there around.
Sheriff, you know it's everywhere. Now they will sponsor this data more for data youth. Now they yes now they every campaign
everybody know them.
They know him, Sheriff Junior, they know him. He did now. How? Even my daughter, my children, they now. They flow with them.
They follow the campaign.
Yeah, they follow the campaign. You know, say my children, the way I train them, they don't they carry body up. They will just dey corner, they observe, they do things. They don't bring their face up, just they do things. There's no campaign where they go in and on the day.
So your children stay the Delta State here?
Yes, now. They now. Tell me what they here now. Apart from the way they school for that places. No, not they here.
Okay.
Okay. First, I want time Parara. Parara, you save this man. You save his ass. Because this is the best interview Sheriff has ever granted. You understand? And it's like he's in the comfort of his own zone. I like that. You understand? Two things there. And I like one of the comments. Say this man, you will start borrowing again. The man arranged to park out. Anyway, Delta State over the years, for the past 24 years, have been run by touts. If you see the people, go to your villages, you see the people in government. These are people when they stop. In fact, the Agbero, the people get power. Those are the people in government. If you don't have power, you are not recognized. In Delta State, in fact, you got to be Agbero. Go to your Ugara, you see the people in government, and the people when they feel, in fact, those days that they get Ugara go to park, they are the ones, because the government of the Burundi don't want trouble. So they carry them along. Udua follow suit. Now, come modernize her by giving them multiple appointments. So it's not strange that we're going to be run by another tout. It talk about street credibility, that you have to be a tout to come around. It's not about knowledge. No, sometimes you need to understand how society grows, how society can move forward. You see, I listen to that daughter. You know what interests me? Infrastructure. What is Sheriff want to do for us again? Princess, is this about destiny?
In fact, from that interview, I saw that, of course, like you said, the street credibility, you must have it. As far as saying on Delta State today, you know how we run things there, and that was the same thing we talked about Ken Pella yesterday. You need aggressive approach. We don't need these dull people all around in Delta State. Delta on its own as stress. Delta State as a state.
Thank you.
So we don't need any dull person. In as much as I don't like the fact that this man was behind all the signing, the more monies that were borrowed in Delta State. And that only shows one thing, that they will definitely continue from where they have stopped. And that will not be good for the state. And of course, as to him building houses or building for Omo Agege or PDP bringing Omo Agege up, that will not be in talk. In as much as in Delta State, we already know, not just even in Delta, politicians they do confuse set of people
to collect.
Very
PDP share the money. You know that
Yes.
language. PDP share the
That
money.
was-
It's what
yes.
there is. Not all educators. That the politician
it was-
of the 21st century cannot come on television and say how his party empower somebody by making him commissioner this to be rich. Because the only reason you are rich is because you are in government, not because you work for it. Meaning you stole the money. And you are running for governor with that level of intelligence that when you become a commissioner, you couldn't even condemn it. You are praising it, that what your party did for that man. I'm taking that out of context. I know he was trying to kill him, but people like us will ask our question. So is this what they were doing with our money? Is that what we asked you to go and do? That they make you commissioner to steal money and build houses? How much do you pay you as a commissioner? That's enough for you to build those houses. If you ask them again, how much did they pay you as salary that you have for you to buy all the things you are buying? These guys are the fool also. You guys are making a mockery of us.
At the end of the day, this only shows what PDP has been doing now. They share money, they give out, they spend it without doing the proper things they are supposed to have been doing. How many years PDP don't they power now for that state? For how long? Look at last time I traveled to Warri. Look at that state. Look at the environment. No development. Old things nicely there. And you're coming to tell us that nobody will vote for Ama. You are normal again at the same WhatsApp group on a day now. One better pass one. One not better pass one.
I don't know who better pass the other one. He said what his excuse is Ama again no fit talk against PDP. Because he and PDP don't share money. And that's what Magege could say we are the one that did it. You see what Magege said when he went to Senate that he made sure that they enact the new electoral law, which you used to fraud us now, sir. Now make a little law, because you know how they shit for that before. And now you can't go use that experience for Senate take correct am. Yet now I see use again take difficult. Now you want use that for state again. You see, sometimes we don't know where to go. You understand? You might want to feel, say, oh, Agege a human being. Let's go. Because Agege has done something right. He has put PDP on the road. Until now, you know, the election in Delta State is one way. Thank God that Agege is here to put them on the run. But that being said, between Agege and Sheriff, they are no use for the they're the way.
Daddy Chris, two of them are the same. We are not even vouching for any of them at this point. APC don't do damage. PDP don't do damage. Is it not the same Omo Agege that went to National Assembly to carry the mace, Abima, how they call am, carry am take run? At the end of the day, these are some things that you cannot see in other countries. You do them here. Politicians do these things and still come back and want to tell you that I want to be a leader over these people.
Oh, they don't understand though. Princess, they don't understand they've done anything. You see the way this guy is talking comfortably? He has done
that is
nothing.
the point. These people that have done so much damage, they feel like they've done nothing. And because the society allows it, and because
because you know what they did there? If you blame us a little, Princess, if you blame us a little, you will leave us alone. Now, what they've done, they gathered all the tout, all the jaguda, as we call them, in community. These are people that would have, if you talk, they'll come and kill you at night. You understand? I was looking at Saple. I look at the people that are empowered. Those are people in those days, Ogwaja, crazy men. And you see, this is what they call our former speaker. That man, they sell meat those days. They carry meat for air, they go sell. Whether Monday Buya. In fact, Buya certificate is questionable. But he rose to the point of becoming the speaker of the house. Can you imagine? Look at this one talking about street credibility, meaning he was a tout.
Of course, they've all been touts now. If you watch him back, I don't know the history of way back because then I was little, but maybe
this man is it's
Hebrew.
obvious, daughter.
Hebrew,
the street credibility is talking about. I just say he don't fair keep person, so he was a jailbird. That one don't pass. We don't care about that. He has problem with his certificate.
Same thing with Ibori. Abi, am I mistaken?
Huh?
Was that not the same scenario with Ibori as well?
No, Ibori jailbird matter. Thank God say another. I don't even know that one because that one they don't let Ibori. We've been so unlucky in that state. We've been so unlucky with leadership. And they can come out and tell us how they have ruined us. Oh God!
These people say the thing.
Nigeria is actually moving forward. Give credit to Anambra State. Anambra never produced idiots. Go and look at the credentials of the person who is the governor now. He was a former CBN governor. Look at Peter Obi that was a governor of Anambra State. These are people that are supposed to be governor of a state. Odua be the na tortoise sky they dry. Hungry be the beat Odua die until the body come. The man was hungry to the core. And look at this one. This one are street for Gwaja for Wadi. This sheriff. You know the kind of trouble he was creating in Wari there. That's why I said he talked about street credibility. But look at the credentials of people running our state. What do you expect from such a state? The only one that came was Sokowa, who happened to go to school small. But you know what he do? He can't practice that school, can't take and study the cunning, can't add the PDP style. That is why he was able to quote that to the burial. And you know the most painful thing, anytime our governors finish, they want to go to president. And they will end up spending our money. Ibori did it. Our money is what they used to run Yaradua election. Our money again, now Atikote do this one. Our money. The idiot was borrowing and borrowing. Oh God. And my people, now they here, they laugh. Now one voting, brother. The one that borrowed, the one that was signing, it was obvious. If you see when the two finish, come on now. Come on. Who are you people talking to? On a good day, to be honest, we need to get rid of all these baggers. The two of them.
It's just that a lot of people, when it comes to Delta State, they hold on, like I said yesterday, they hold on to parties and not individuals. And if not, we have the like of Kempela, though not too vibrant. And of course, we know that the way Delta State is, to sanitize that state as it stands. You need a fierce person to do that. And of course, we have the other guy, Dijana, that is coming out from ZPRP. We saw yesterday. And of course, we have the likes of Ogboru, great Ogboru. I think Ogboru as a person has been in the political sphere for a long time. He has seen these things. He knows these people. He knows the state because he has been at this one. I waiting that they try to get for a very long time. So I'm thinking that just if not the fact that Delta State hold on to parties like PDP, APC, I really do hope that these two people, I don't see it, and Baggy also.
Doctor,
They are not supposed to be there as these are not people that are supposed to be campaigning or even coming and showing their faces that I am the yes, because look at Sheriff
Agege Baggy zero. I know one of you will win. I'm not coming.
Of course, because they will rig now as usual.
To make trouble for the things one I go do wrong because you're only going to do evil. So I am not afraid to. I know one of you will win. I know either Sheriff or Agege. I know that from where I sit down here, and I'm telling you are foolish. Because at the end of the day, I have said my own here, and God in heaven will judge us. You understand? In whatever we do now, there is something we call crime. There's a difference between crime and a sin. All of you go to church. You might be able to defeat me when you prove it in crime. But God is looking at us. That's a sin. For many people here tonight, I really want you guys to think, who is this talk about street credibility? You know what it means? It means we don't have credentials. Now the street credibility. That's why his case has been from one court to the other for certificate issue. Para asked a very good question. We're going to end the interview with that one. We're going to look at that last question Para asked. Where are your children? So we'll go revise them. Para no one exists. If not, Para for us, I say, why your children they study abroad? We'll come to that.
That was the question I was expecting moving forward on that interview.
Para no one. Say when you see these people, you go take time now. Even
although we already know, say politicians' children are there, they always go. But if I have like in Abuja here, if I'm opportune to be with them one-on-one, these are some of the questions I also asked them. So that since you talk say Nigeria, I won't be leader. Now here we die put. I won't hold on to power. Where are your children? I will always say that's why during presidential election I was always campaigning for the youth. Don't be used as an instrument of destruction. Don't destroy your own future. Meanwhile, preparing for somebody else's own. At the end of the day, where are their children? They are somewhere chilling out, having fun, going to club, going to parties, spending your money, and then you are here carrying bylog buses for them.
He's talking of how much he get job money. He not talk about how much he has spent to build his mansion.
How much he don't eat.
Before
PDP build house for Ama Agege, you can imagine what they don't do for the sheriff now. And
God.
So at the end of the day, that is why I said that they are on the same WhatsApp.
You go see the drama. Princess, if you know what these people do with our money, if you guys know what this idiot do with our money, you'll be fighting like that, Chris. You will be more angry than me now. When the fella they talk, we are not listening. Fella was shouting. That what you see, say fella, why you don't come again? Not be talk, they talk, they take carry go. Fella say, not me they talk. What is the atrocity is what is speaking. Thank God I'm not the one that interviewed him, but a governor to be, he asked a question, where are your kids? He said, oh, my kids, because Para put them in a simple way, say your children know the campaign, because now other people's children they die put. But the true question is, he said, except the one that studies outside, where are they studying? London. You understand? And you said you want to be governor of that state. That one don't disqualify you first. When they don't happen again, they don't take your life again.
Never they misbehave for you now.
No, don't worry. Yeah, just put the torchlight. You fight already. So God don't run. God don't do your work before. Any small light, it don't shine. Anyway, you see, Princess, it's a big shame. Now, the truth I can tell you is, if over their dead body, they will not allow Ogboru to be governor. Because Ogboru, they go think Ogboru won't fight them. You know, the first thing I asked Ogboru when he came on my show, they are afraid that you will come and attack them. You understand? If you become governor. The man say he will only talk about how he want to take. He come up with the Jubilee agenda, which I quite like. He said he will concentrate on how to move Delta State to the next level, not to fight the battle of those days. But then man, they talk before he get power. You know, say Robo say until Kola day your right hand, you know the ask who kill your papa.
Talk is cheap, Daddy Chris. We don't buy it.
Abi?
As far politicians are concerned in this country, we don't buy their talks. Because they go talk from one side, the thing will come up for the other side.
Princess, I have been around, you know, and I thought I understand Nigerian politics for some time. And all I have been crying for in Delta, in Nigeria in particular, the reason I was actually angry with Okowa was not still, you know, my first yardstick when I judged the governors and the presidency of Nigeria is, in your time in office, based on the money we are getting, what did you do with the money that we are now earning from it? Buhari cannot count how many things he invested that is not bringing us money. Other than saying he will give some people money to go marry new wives. You know, saying that's what they do for that northern area. Very stupid people. Now, in my life, when you hear governor campaign in Delta State, if they don't talk about how they're going to do good roads and bring electricity and water, like Ogege did, he said he put street lights, he give transformer, a whole intelligent man went to stay UK. They put her for office, he stay America, he go off, he go Nigeria. If they talk about credibility, say he give street lights. For all the money when Agege get, now street light he do. May God will bless you. But let's put that aside. Do you know, I was opportune to talk to Elijah. Princess, the guy has the onions. Whether he studied it before coming here, I don't care. The guy, maybe because he stayed in Germany before. You understand? He said if he becomes governor of Delta State, he's not going to touch Delta money, the oil allocation for the next 3 years. And I said, are you joking? The guy proved beyond reasonable doubt how he's going to use the money he's going to generate to run Delta State, and he will keep saving our money. And I said, you are talking as a politician, Adijala. But what is interesting is at least he conceived it. You know, first you have to conceive it before you can even bring it out. The rest don't have it. Whether they write book for them. You can tell Dijana wrote his own. The rest they write for them. The one they write for Sheriff, you know, if you talk him. Again, how can you give a state to this kind of people to run? I know you eventually one of you become governor. That the Christ don't care. You understand? Where I am now, if I cannot do this today, who will do it? I'm now in my 50s. In fact, by May now, I don't cross 50. I will pursue 60s. Because I'm now 55 years old. So who am I afraid of? What am I looking for? If I eat, if one day I sleep with her, I sleep. What do you concern me? Please, no best. You understand? So that is what I do now. If I cannot say the truth today, who's going to say it, Princess? No, this is really wrong. Because eventually, these people have nothing. The only man that would have said, have some idea, because there's something bad he said, though. He didn't know I was watching him. I was within this man's house. He said, that's one thing, I was so impressed that night. He said when he consigned him, he said, by the time he cultivates rice, that Isoko land is very good. He didn't know what he was saying, that I was there. But the thing that impressed me, that in Isoko land, when she cultivates rice in Isoko, what is his business with federal government money? You understand? He was saying it with so much confidence. And I said, wow, I'm impressed. You understand? First, you conceive it. Meaning you have the idea that you can cultivate the land. Whether you do it or not, but at least somebody talking to Gbagi about that, he will know. Gbagi will say, listen, we can do this there. It's somebody you cannot sell idea to. So he has the idea. That's the only thing I saw in Gbagi. But that women, when they naked, so Princess, I don't say you know they ever want naked before. that one. So on a good day, you understand? Because I have opportunity to share some thoughts with these guys. You understand? You listen to Gbagi, I was so happy, and I said, oh, it's like Delta State, we are lucky. That people are now thinking outside the box of collecting the money. My pain is you collect money from Abuja, you spend that, Sheriff. You know nothing more. Sheriff, in being our governor is a cost. Agege being our governor, in fact, Agege will carry the money. In fact, again, maybe the most dangerous governor will get. No, no, best. I'm not saying. I'm talking here. Many of your people are on this platform. They hate me, but you are the biggest trouble Delta State will ever produce. Agege will be the worst because Agege is no different. Like Sheriff talk between me and Agege, no difference. That's what Sheriff I just said. You understand? When we share the money before, PDP share the money. Agege go APC, they even share more. Between Agege and Tinubu, we don't finish now. Who will ask you? Who's going to ask you? We are finished.
Nobody.
So you want to stay with Sheriff who have been burying the state with I know they will win. Oh, see, this is the truth. You understand? You guys will go vote tomorrow because you want to remain, you want to keep your political position. I agree. But our children, their blood will follow you. Even you that is going to vote, your children, blood, in fact, they sweat for you. When the one when you never born, your grandchildren, when they never born, they sweat for you, Baba. Because you are just raping them. They're unborn. Delta State is so rich that we're not supposed to be going through what we're going through now. A state that earns such amount of money between such a short period, the money that has come to Delta State, between Ibori time and now, we turn that state to Dubai. Okowa open mouth, opening. Thank God say they bury one of them. The other Udwan, they're not even the same because that one to say he cheat for church. Okowa will be on the run. It's going to go on exile if this thing don't go well. If you don't do Sheriff sound, now that time Okowa will go on exile. When I like to share this picture a lot to see the man. Hallelujah. Is he praying here? I know say una turn to something else. Una hold in hand. If I say some pastors they pray for, I be the man defense. What's going on? Princess, what do you think is going on here? Now your governor, still your governor. Yeah?
I think
the
story behind this picture is quite I think there's a story behind that picture.
I know.
You know when it could be prayers, but you know when things not they go your way and
you see what I love, Princess. I almost cried. Okowa just went to the field to rape election. After raping the election, and Sheriff, the primaries, they dealt with Edelia. To be fair, Edelia is about one of the most intelligent governors would have produced. I don't know whether I believe for them, click for letter and run well, but Edelia has what it takes. You understand? To run the state. Okowa hated that guy. After winning the election, he and Sheriff entered the same church in a good dance. They were praising God, they do Thanksgiving. Pastor don't eat money that day. I want to be pastor of that chapel because I know say money they drop there. You know, if you be the pastor for governor house, you don't say hunger no day. You understand? You don't need to struggle. That's what we see, my people. This is bad. This is bad. I'll be sharing some of your comments. Princess will read this one. Please, can you read the comment of this Enrique Faye?
Okay, it says, sir, you can send him link to come online so we can lash him with questions and put him to his shoes.
They will not come on my show.
They're not agree now because they don't say that shit for church. They've done so much.
They all know me. They all know me.
Much evil. And then when you're trying to get them to talk at this point in time, of course, they know whatever they say at this point in time will always be used against them. Most of them no agree come and talk now.
No, they can't come on not on my show. They can go anywhere because my show it's not going to get it easy. I'll be laughing, but I'll be saying the thing. I'll be laughing. I'll be saying it. I'll be laughing. Like when Pará the one time. Pará waiting for him. They ask him, Pará. If I ask him, say, where is children in school? Our money night they pay. You know, this is the painful thing for someone like idiot like Sheriff who is talking. Man, like the cost of Sheriff children's school fees. We pay these children. We pay over 1,000 children's school fees in Nigeria. Well, because if you send one child abroad here to study, 14,000 pounds, that is 14 million. You buy ticket, you go rent house, better house for around here. A house in London, my flat, I rent it out for 1,400 pounds. So the one they want to take, maybe in central London, a good flat will be minimum of £2,000 times 20 times 12. And that's another £30,000 already, plus the 14,000. Never talk of the feeding or the one to carry women. So a child of that man's child will be costing us, not him, close to £60,000 per annum. Only education. One. And then carry arithmetic, multiply 60,000 by 950, which is, oh God, one child. And this man comes, he want to be your governor. All of them there now. You can excuse Adijana because Adijana he has been in Germany, he worked here, he came back. And in fact, the kind of contact Adijana, you see why I was impressed with Adijana's campaign. He's not going to win. So you guys don't need to worry. But I have to say true to God that created me today. You know what the guy did that impressed me? He's the one I talk about. He said, if you look at Delta State, they have this. Have you seen the state of our general hospitals? In fact, if you go there, you're probably dead.
It's a total mess. Let's look at Central Hospital, Warri. I've only been there just once, and that was last year. I had an accident. So there's my brother's friend is a medical doctor there. I was supposed to go there and run some tests. And when I got there, that decreased. You know that people sleep. Only the mosquitoes there. Let's even start from there. The mosquitoes there, that night they took me there, the mosquitoes there, the nets are broken, windows are broken. Like I was looking, I had a serious accident and I was no longer worried about myself, but the people that were there, that how can hospital be like this? And then you expect these people to get better. They're supposed to come and carry disease and go back home because they came for treatment. That's the same thing with Ughelli. Ughelli is even much better than that of Warri. Of course, I've not been to Sapele to see all Asaba, but it's really pathetic. Of course, most of them don't do treatment for here now. They do treatment for here. They do treatment for here now. Not be we know how they say they do treatment now. These are the issues. Okowa, there is even a doctor.
Thank you. I was about to say that. Odua was a
doctor. So he's supposed to know these things better than any one of us. And then he couldn't put these things in place. You keep borrowing, you go borrow today, you go borrow to what do you do with this money you borrow?
You won't be vice president now.
Do you want to sell the states and tomorrow another state to call buy Delta State join their
They never buy us. I like what this comedian say most of these boys they will never put resources together, and most all of them are Akpororo say, Okowa, I get one question to ask you. He say, all this money they borrow, who won't pay?
Because that is the truth now. Who won't pay? I mean, won't pay. Oh, now my children won't pay.
And Sheriff won't pay now. You don't see these two where they don't put from. You see Sheriff like human being. Not be floating what Sheriff pay the maid. He go take the rest, marry the wife.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you even sure? Say Sheriff not go borrow join the one when Okowa don't borrow.
What do you make you feel say? It's gonna borrow now.
What do you make you feel say Sheriff go pay? They are used to borrowing now. Are they not working hand in hand?
They are now.
So that means he will come and continue from where that one stopped.
But he's praising the government of Okowa now, of course, now in boss. Let me share one video with you, Princess. You see why we should, in fact, for those of you in Delta North.
So I dey plead with you now, because I know say many people know they happy, but I dey plead with you now. Make una support me. Elections na next week Saturday. Na beg, I dey beg you. Labour Party.
Papa, mama,
You know who they talk there? That's Okowa daughter. No, I watch him again, my people. Okowa daughter. I don't know what he talk for Labour Party. What the Labour Party want to do for him? He end up with Labour Party. Listen.
So I dey plead with you now, because I know say many people know they happy, but I dey plead with you now. Make una support me. Elections na next week Saturday. Na beg, I dey beg you. Labour Party.
Papa, mama,
What just happened there?
In fact, it's so interesting. It's a Labour Party, but Okowa daughter. He say, say people know they happy. You understand? Even you see, this is what the Ibori daughter was doing in my place. You don't win, no. Nobody fear, not let anybody talk. When I talk, they go say that increase. Now come out. You understand? I quiet. That guy, he went to. She don't win now, so it's not because who win or who don't win. I don't talk about them. That guy, there was an arrangement in my place. If you come from one place, you go to the other. Come from one place to the other. She came. She sees the office for 2 years. For 2 tenure. Ibori daughter, House of Assembly, she was there for. They don't see one single thing when that girl do with that place. Now, Papa say, it's time for the girl to go to House of Rep. People talk. Those of us when they talk, they say, if we talk, they will kill us. So she has won. When they wait, make it go the Senate, they go. Sometimes it go be Senate now. You come back and become governor. When they wait, if you see herself, the person when they run for office, so you know, say she not get her. She cannot stand in this interview, princess. I never hear her give interview once. Say, be they go talk for them. You know, if you talk to us when they want go, when you want go represent. Who are you then? You understand? You cannot talk to us. Then how are you going to talk to them? I want, in fact, anytime they did that house, now see, I won't watch.
These people, assistants that they create, they don't pocket the state now. They feel like it's they run it. They run it as a family affair.
Thank God, Oduan lost. Now Oduan lost election. Ibori win. You know, say Oduan na loser. Oduan lose. Okowa go win. Can you imagine? Princess, our destiny.
But what just happened there? Was she campaigning for PDP or Labour Party?
No, she's campaigning for herself. Same they vote for her.
Was okay, under which party?
Oh, it's under PDP now, but she's not saying the people she's talking to, they are all Labour people. You know, the young people are Labour people. So you have to appeal to them.
Politicians are confused. And that's how you know that they've turned Delta State to a family affair. What's the daughter coming to do? As what?
Oh, you're joking? Ibori daughter is now representing us in the House of Rep.
So much damage. After so much damage that was done by the father, now she wants to come and go where? People that are not able to talk, people that cannot come to Abuja and yes, people that cannot even talk, address people. Look at the way she was talking. So is that one I won't become
this one better? This one better past the one when they go to House of Rep. So this one is better than the one going to Rep. I'm from Ogaramuna, like Muna Kimi Fnasimi. Shame. Shame. You understand? This one is better than that one. And if this one come and they talk, you go see that you don't see that one anywhere. She's there for 8 years and she's going for another 4 years. Our children's destiny. When I talk, they'll talk and I ask them, am I a part from that community? I am a human being, born equal to you. Who do you think I am? Thank God I live in the United Kingdom. You crazy. Do I look like I'm in your nose? You know, sometimes these people are so, our people have been so traumatized with poverty. In fact, I don't know how to use the word to use for them. They go see through the wrong. It's not their fault now.
And at the end of the day, also, although people are really gearing up to like vote and other parties. But like I said, over the years, there's this hold PDP had on the people in Delta State. But it's really interesting to know and to see also that from the previous election, we could see that it's no longer.
Yeah, Princess, I'm
old people now. They are moving.
I'm surprised that Labour could.
And that is something we never thought we'll see in that state. And
in that state, for Labour to win Okowa, you understand? PDP in the same area, but it's Rubuda Kosito. You understand? That's why they didn't want this thing to get to us. You understand? So I think the luck we have now is God has divided them for us. You understand? That's why I was so angry with Kempela. Because Kempela would have used this opportunity to restructure the state. Because the truth is, we don't need APC, we don't need PDP in that state. Between Sheriff and Gege, come on, what are you doing with these two people? And who? Baggy. Come on. So we need something fresh. No, this is the truth. We need something fresh. Somebody with a good idea. It's not about me and you, sir.
Which party is Baggy's party? Under which party is it contesting?
SDP. They not get 5,000 votes. SDP no get 5,000 votes. I thought that guy is very intelligent. In fact, my party will win more seats than these people. In fact, my new party will win more seats than them. What a shame. They don't get up to, if I go and look at the total votes SDP got in the whole, wow. You see, some of these things, when God won't punish them, they make the wrong decision, so they spend the small money they've been saving. You understand? Baggy has been spending, but only he has been moving from one room to the other. Baggy now they spend that himself. He they calculate how much will go there. Because he now, you don't say not going to win now. There's no way you can run a campaign and win. You go from one church to the other, pastor said, now wicked. You know the man will not win, you will collect the money, they pray for him. Our pastors, they be guy men, they pass Yahoo boys.
They should collect. After all, the money is the people's money. Is
but
it their money?
Pastor good. Pastor they collect, politician they collect. So pastor they collect from politician. Now wow, one day politician will collect from Nato. We don't go there involved. No, not involve us.
They should be collecting. After all, the money is people's money, not for the Baggy or to anybody. These are politicians. They are all rogue. All of them are thief. Now,
they just confess now. They just confess that before Agege in 2000, who was he? Agege, is it a lie? Do you have your own 1 naira in 2000? In fact, Agege, between Agege and Ogboru, there's a serious fight there because Ogboru brought Labour Party. See the fact, they told me the news circulating is that Okowa intentionally pushed Ogboru out of Labour Party. Who brought Labour Party to Delta State? Ogboru.
And he really they pay me. I wish say Ogboru.
See, network self won't punish us there. I wish now Ogboru dey Labour Party now.
Labour Party, it would have made more sense.
Oh God! If I don't win, I was analyzing this thing with Roland. Because the young people, Kempela come. Whether they tell me say now go what they sponsor Kempela, I don't believe that anyway. But Kempela is so weak. Why do you waste the ticket? Because you waste.
I'm just really hoping that Kempela and also Ogboru will come together and see what they can put one person. Just that
come together, it's too late now.
I'm telling you, if not. That's the only way you can break this stronghold.
In fact, these three guys, Edijala, Ogboru, and this, they should have had a coalition, you understand? And
coalition, yes. That would have been very, very better. Because
let the three come out. And it pains me, I could have suggested it to them because I didn't know, it's too late. Otherwise, it would have been nice to go and actually fight because these people, and then we will say, Labour, we've agreed to work as one. Kempela, that goes Kempela can't be governor. Kempela is not going to be a bad governor. You understand? It's just that he cannot win. He's weak. He's weak. If you cannot run a campaign of this small magnitude, that you in a Delta State you won't run. The day you reach Warri, na stone they will stone you. No one knows that the same Warri when they burn you. It's not easy to rule Warri. Go and ask them. If you ask Bori, go tell you what Warri be. That area is a war zone. So you need some strategy. Like Okowa intellectually, if Okowa na criminal, he gave everybody, if Okowa knows you in trouble, we'll call you come. I'll give you essay. 200,000 every month. Your case don't close. You understand? If I get my boy there when I love, I don't call his name. In fact, now here for the call now. Say, boy, I will go do this one. Okowa make a message. I don't call they see the guy they work with again. Vibrant to Robo Youth. Yeah? Now, the only person who for rely on, now the secret reporter, you know, say Fejiro na first class. But Fejiro now, it be like say, Baba Agege.
It's the same thing that is working for Oma Agege now. All of them.
Yeah, all for one side. If not, Fejiro na Mama.
Fejiro has been bought over because the same way you are blasting Okowa, the same way you see Okowa is this bad boy and all that. At the end of the day, what is Oma Agege?
Oh,
Agege and
again are the
Okowa
same.
are the same. So you can't come and be telling us and be calling black white and white black now. It doesn't make sense. All of them are the
Yeah,
same.
I know.
And Fejiro, it would have been better for him to be neutral, but as an
No, because
investigative,
Fedro is good. Fedro is very good.
yes, it's
He
good.
has
So
the
he was
source of
supposed to
information.
be. He was,
He's number one
yes.
in the state. Fedro is number one, but this little money where they share for around, you know, let the boy they do the work complete. God go do am. You know, because in fact, at the point time, Fedro was very good with these boys here in the Cowboys. As you see Fedro now, Fedro know Sheriff to the core. I don't know how I want to take fight Sheriff because Sheriff na the same backyard. Fedro, you died too much with these people, but we were relying on you. Another strong boy when you see, I didn't mind people when I know.
No, Daddy Chris, you were say you because don't generalize. I cannot rely on Fejiro. Somebody that does that, he's being paid to blackmail another person, and we know that Okowa used to call him a bad boy, and all that. And Okowa don't do so much damage, but the person that is paying you to do this is even worse. They are on the same WhatsApp group, and that is why Fejiro is not reliable. If Fejiro with his capacity, Fetcher is supposed to be a neutral person, promoting the state as a state, not standing behind one particular figure.
I agree. When I went to Delta State,
and so I feel like because he's being paid.
Yes, I agree. No, Fetcher, you can understand the hunger in Delta State. Otherwise, when I went to Delta State in 2016 to do a show called The Next Governor, Delta State, it was Fetcher that received me. You understand? And I had the support of all the press, our journalist boys there. They rallied behind me. Then this boy Nobet was the NUJ chairman. They all worked with me. You understand? And when I got there, is what I'm so angry with Okowa government. Delta Broadcasting Station Asaba dead. What did they manage to survive? And I was asking between these two. In fact, they have all the resources, but the place was dead. Okowa will pay our money. You see them now. The same thing Agege go do, to be honest. Agege won't give interview. He went to BBC. At least, Sheriff even give interview to Para. The money when he won't give BBC, give her to Para. You understand? So that Para will talk to more people than BBC. You stupid. You understand? This is the same. That's the mindset of Agege. This, you know, people see baggy.
At the end of the day,
in fact, the journalists in Delta State, they insult themselves. For small envelope, not better envelope. If they work with me, in fact, we will turn the state to what it's supposed to be. The only people that can correct the activities of Delta State are the journalists. Now we just settled for small, cheap envelope. I don't say hunger, day, my guy. Can we do better?
Very cheap.
Can we do better?
At the end of the day, Daddy Chris. At the end of the day, it's even a sad thing. Most time that they want to take our news out, if not now that the new media is really growing. Imagine then they will not take your news from Delta to either Bayelsa NCA or Edo. It doesn't make sense. And meanwhile, you now have unfinished projects. NTA Warri Abiwere, one for Garabiwere, half projects.
Thank you.
None of them is
even
complete.
AIT
Meanwhile,
he never saw the daylight. NTA is dead wherever it is. And you know the funniest thing, this is what the Okowa government did. And the guy there is the guy living now, our Minister of Commissioner for Communication. He's a trained journalist. You understand? He worked with AIT for some time. Well-respected guy. He came home, and this is what he could do. They will prepare news. They will go and give it to channels. For channels to air a broadcast news on what you are doing, you know, they won't drop at least 10, 15 million of our money. Whereas we have a state broadcasting this. Who are you talking to? Are you not talking to Delta State? We are talking to Delta. Why are you taking the news out?
This is so TV station, the whole of Delta. It's really sad. and then you can't see unfinished projects everywhere. This shows that these people has never taken us seriously in any way.
No, and in fact, the truth is, I am angry with the press in Delta. They are my friends. So
as small as Bayelsa State, look at Bayelsa State. NTA even did there. They hook up to them sometimes. And then at the end of look at Edo, look at the neighboring states, and then as big as Delta come and be calling themselves big heart for nothing. They can't do one tangible thing. These one are things when we say with the money they have stolen, this thing will cost them nothing.
In fact, even as we speak, the money these idiots are spending on campaign, this idiot you see there. If you see how much they're spending, Okowa, you know how much Okowa spent? You know, Delta State is like shit for them. The same place you are stealing money is a shit for
and
them.
This is it, and this is the same problem I'm having with this. So many polytechnics, every corner polytechnic. You go here, you go see polytechnic. You go here, you go see polytechnic. And at the end of the day, no job for these people. They come out from this polytechnic, they sit at home. They go see enter street, they do Yahoo, they do prostitution. What will become of this state in the next 4 years, 8 years? With the way the rate at which the rate at which Yahoo they go for the states, things they go for the states. Now you're bringing this same set of people. Don't even think about now. Let's look beyond now. The next 4-8 years, what will become of that state?
Thank you.
So when you're going to vote, you have these things in your mind, in your head before you vote.
In fact, I know most of them will not be comfortable with the show. I am from Delta State. Princess is from Delta State. She's from Ugali. Those of you that don't know, she might not speak Urobo. She's a pure Urobo girl. And so she knows she's been part of the state. This is our state.
Daddy Chris, I speak Urobo very well. I'm an Urobo lady, of course.
Let me just open up for them so they know you are not one foreigner.
I speak Urobo very well, Daddy Chris. You know that.
Yeah, I know. But they think you don't speak Urobo well now. Because you don't.
I'm not a foreigner. I'm not a foreigner. I can speak Urobo very well.
Wonderful. So
of
when
course, I was born and bred in
we'll get there. You understand? So but it's unfortunate, Princess, that we have talent like you. And what you do, you are in Abuja. Thank God I discovered you. We're going to take you. We're going to contribute to our own state. You understand? The painful thing is, the state is so rich. No, you know the last drama, I was here. You know, because of my privileged position running Urobo television, I've been interacting with everybody. Now, the money that came last is one that didn't fool at the gate to the last. If there's some money you don't eat, they say something, the whole person for truth. This man won a contract of 4 billion monthly to protect oil. Again, on the first day, you know you are being fooled. Giving you 4 billion to protect your own property for another person. But the property is yours. It's in your land. Government know that they are screwing you over. They take all in fact, anything simple they will take away. They come and give us naval base. Just all they are interested in is the oil passing smoothly. They know that is not working. So they now gave Tompolo money to protect the oil for them. The small one they will share for even our local vigilante aggregate pocket time. And that one is going to be the governor of Delta State. Now, say make I keep quiet. No! You might win. You don't have my support, sir. You don't. Because this is who you are. I think one guy, they tell too much. I say, this is the beginning. I can tell where the end is going to be. If this is the beginning, I can tell you where this end is going to be. Hey, Princess, we will do the ones we can. I know some people are angry. Okowa na scam abi. Ole Okowa. Agege self go scam pass Okowa. Between Agege and Jerif. Hey.
And I saw one.
And we know how to dance with these people. Princess, they pay me that my own people that they are raping are the same people dancing with them.
I saw one comment earlier.
If I get spiritual power, I will not take a hammer some of una.
I saw one comment earlier also that says Ogbori is not going anywhere.
Yes, let me see.
Anyway,
Ogbori is not going anywhere.
From the youths, of course.
Yeah, this is the one. Yes.
These are always see it now. Ogbori is not going anywhere. Agege, it's going. These are also coming from the youth, and of course, we know that, like we always say on the show, you have your right to your vote. It's your right. Nobody's stopping you. Yes, but vote with your conscience. No vote because of small things when you won't get now. Then forsake the future. Even if you think you're doing well now, think about your born children. Think about the ones that are just coming up, that are growing, and look beyond what you see today. Like we always say, it's not basically about today safe now. Not be today be the issue. The next 4 years, that is take good day. Like, have you people seen the rate of Yahoo in the states? Have you seen the way little children of 16 years they drive Benz of 22 million, 30 million, killing for rituals? I have seen, I'm from Ugeli, and I have seen even children when it day my streets, when we know now as it stands, they've gone wild, they've gone bananas. At the end of the day, they'll tell you, say, sis, nothing they happen. After all, we not fit die for hunger. At the end of the day, a lot of guests are everywhere doing a lot of things, and a lot of people are dying. Oh, this Yahoo boy. So now, no say, except so you know that state. If you're in that state, you know what is happening. So at the end of the day, when you're going to vote, don't see or I know a lot of people, the likes of Ofejiro, that when we say they don't give money, if not the way he's fighting for Omo Agege, you will know very well that Omo Agege has paid him. That is not a just fight or a just cause. It a benefit from APC, it a benefit from Omo Agege, so not before the whole interest of the people. That one are for interest.
Fejiro can do a lot for us. We'll talk to Fejiro behind.
Yes, he can. He can actually do a lot for us. I like Fejiro
because the boy has some wonderful skills.
He's intelligent. Yes, he's very intelligent. So, and I would have preferred him working with the state as a state, working for the people.
As a statesman.
Standing, the people, speaking the voice of the people, not that of Omo Agege, and then fighting Okowa. Because as if these people, even these politicians, and the same, like I always say it, and the same, look at this interview now with Sheriff. Calling Omo Agege, when will they give money, when will build house for all of them, they are the same Fejiro, just so you know. And of course, I know that you know the political aspect more than me. It's what I'm saying. He knows because he has been with them. He's a senior reporter, I guess, or a senior journalist, so he should know these things. But at the end of the day, like any person when they fight, they collect money based on interest of one politician. I don't dine with them either. I don't recognize them either, because
I agree.
That means we still compromise at some point in time.
It's a pity. What I will say is, I personally would want to talk to Fejiro after this discussion. Really, it's painful. But another important thing, for those of you watching now, you know, a time came in our history that a few years ago, it's about a year ago now, COVID-19 came, and the secret of the world was open. Nobody was bigger than anybody. You see, the incident of COVID-19, it showed that God created all man equal. In fact, the rich were dying, so the same way the poor men were dying. And that reveals something about us, our unfortunate situation, that we were not prepared for any emergency. Thank God that the effect was not that bad in Africa because we have the sun. No, God has a way of protecting his children. But that being said, it pains me so deeply that the same man who used our money to treat himself abroad could not set up a treatment system. The two past governors of Delta State are medical doctors, Udwan and Okowa. God will not forgive you. The reason I'm sharing this with you is when I look at the image of this girl, I'm going to put it behind you. And I put this urgent appeal for her to be able to undergo the treatment. She has breast cancer. What can I say more? Her image tells it all. Let me remove the Ogbolu comment because this is not good for Ogbolu too. You see, I would love to start everything so that we stay. I want you to see the face of this innocent girl dying. She will not die.
Amen.
And what we're saying is there's no way you will not die, because the point in time, there's some things we don't know yet because God is above. But for treatable diseases, you know, this young girl now will survive this if she undergo the true chemotherapy. But the problem is because she did not have the money and the state have been raped. The thing we were talking about all while. You see, when you rape a state to an extent, everybody is dead when we are alive. This poor girl is now depending on me and you to survive. So tonight, I would say let's leave the foolish politicians aside. So when people like us are here angry, now you see what I'm saying. An innocent Deltans who is born rich cannot undergo treatment because some people have looted the money. The people I'm talking about, they have private jet too. Ibori has private jet. Odua have private jet. Okowa have private jet. They have banks. When they finish, they will build schools. Their own schools. They build their private. You see, they don't even have a library. So as you are going, you are wiped out of the debt of the state. You see, I would love to run the state. When I finish, I will give record, and people will remember me when I'm no more here. Ask yourself what they will remember about your Okowa, that you stole the whole state. You ran for president with our money. You self know your daughter is already apologizing for your failure. And your daughter will pay the price, not today, maybe tomorrow. Anyway, there's no amount of cry I will cry now, other than to beg you. People watching me right now, I am begging. You see, there's something in the power of we can do it. We can, not I can. Obama's slogan was we can. And it's proven in the Bible. When human beings came together, they were building the tower. God said, if we leave these people alone, the power of we, what is happening to her today might be you tomorrow. That's why we need one, a good state that have medical facilities that can treat us. Because we deserve a right to live. When you are born in Delta State, born into a rich state, and you cannot treat yourself, woe unto the government. So Kowa should be clapping for himself. As the daughter is talking, and you see, the question you would have asked, Para would have asked that idiot that was talking is, what about people like this? If the state is well to do, won't this guy get treatment now? For those of you who have been thinking that we'll be talking rat, we just want to curse people, because that's what they call me, that my show, that they curse people. That's what they say, princess. That my show, that's also cause the curse person. Why not go curse you if now see if this is all I get from my people? People dying because of your negligence, because of your corruption, because you looted the state dry. And you put your daughters now, the 3 governors that have ruled the state for the past 24 years, their daughters are coming. You see, as now they come, now they receive the blow. The iniquities of the father will befall on the children. Anyway, that's not my topic I'm begging tonight. I'm begging everybody on this show right now that the account number, I hope this is the right account number, princess. I want to be sure.
Yes, that is the father's account number.
All right. You can see that's her father's account number given to us. You can imagine the agony that parents is going through. Not that they have enough money to eat already, that you come with this pretty girl undergoing this. We are begging people. I want to say nothing is too small. I think that's something I said. Yeah, I asked her. A drop makes an ocean. I like that from Princess. Thank you so much, Princess. Please, nothing is too small. Thank you. And Princess, we have 1 or 2 things to say. When you make a donation, what you should do, so that we will come back and celebrate.
Yes, once you make a donation, just let us know. Send it to Daddy Chris, send it to us. Tell us the amount, and of course, the proof, if possible. Tell us the amount also, so that we're able to, of course, I'm in contact with the father already, so we're able to put these things together. Of course, I know what we're doing here. We need to be sure that this money are being used appropriately. Like I asked her, I spoke to her earlier today, and she said I should relate with her dad. Of course, she's in pains and she's very weak. She can't talk much, and she told me that the dad has been in charge of her, taking care of her, of course, buying paying her bills, and she's not able to access her own account, of course, because of her health issues. So it would be better for us also to go through the dad that is able to access his own account and to take care of her as a father also. So I also told the dad that as soon as you have get any alert, you let us know, so we know how to thank these people and get back to these people. Let us know what you're doing with the money. If you're in the hospital, let us know and all that. So of course we tell people what's going on with them. We can't just take money and not report back or not tell them this is the way. The money she needs, it's so much. She's the chemotherapy ahead is so expensive, and that's why I would say it's not a job of one person. Like we said, the drops make an ocean. So whatever it is you can give, just give, no matter how little, just give. And then when all of us begin drop here and then, before you know, the money goes there's so much for her chemotherapy, at least for a period of time, and then she'll get stronger. As she stands, she's not taking the right treatment, and you know how these things work. She's because of course the father and the mom don't exhaust all their money, exhaust everything with them. And of course, if you know these things, you don't have to skip, you just need to take be on treatment here and there. So if you are not able to take these things, now there the problem go there. So we're really appealing to Nigerians, to appealing to everybody watching us right now. Like we said, nothing is too small. We appreciate everything you give to her tonight, please, and let us know when you drop money. You can even come to the comment section and do that, and of course we know that, okay, so person don't drop money and this is the amount you dropped, and of course we'll be able to get back to you also. Thank you so much, we're so grateful.
Thank you. Thank you, Princess. That is well said. Well said. And this is very important. I don't want to rush back. Personally, we're going to put a letter. I want you to see, Princess, if you can work with the family to officially put a letter to people we know. All right? Because sometimes when you make this kind of call, everybody sits on their home. You understand? We want to personally put a letter in the name of Robo Television with this family to some people to actually make sure this girl don't die. If I can get the people, just some manpower to do that, we will raise the money in no time. All right? Because most of our people will sit at home and they won't care. But if we can put it together that way, I'm ready to say, okay, let Robo Television, on behalf of Robo Television and this poor girl, write to some key individuals in the state. Because not all of them are really aware of what is going on. So maybe that is another approach, so that the innocent girl will live with
and
us.
So Philip Kings, you are asking how much does she need. She needs so much money, and like we said, please, whatever it is you can give, just give. She needs so much. Of course, you're seeing her state of health, so you already know how it is, and you know the medical system here, the structure here in Nigeria is not like somewhere else. Nigeria here, they don't have the best medical care, so you know that she will need so much to go through chemotherapies and all that treatment. Please, whatever it is, Philip, just help us and job. We will really appreciate it. Nothing is too small, please.
And I always want to talk about the power of money. I was really angry with UPU. One day we're coming back to you guys, so because thank God, when this whole trouble is over, we're coming back to UPU and see what people are doing right and wrong. I've always fight them over the years. What I was saying, the power of numbers. If we are so many as a people, then there must be a way. Imagine, I said to them, even if you give us ID card, which is a valuable thing to us as Urhobo people, and you have, say we pay 1,000 naira for our ID card. If I know I have my ID card, it means something. I can pass some road with it. Because I carry the ID card, there are some treatments I will get. Then people will pay for the ID card. And only that ID card. Divide, if you multiply 1,000 by 8 million people having identity, how much is that? Only ID card. Meaning you can already start something that will benefit people like this girl. If the state fail us, must you fail us? Then when they will start talking, UPU is a social-cultural group. But you're collecting money with the social-cultural group. When it comes to collect money, you don't know it's a social-cultural group. Muna, not let me talk. Oh. Today, I'm going to put this issue to UPU UK. I'm going to do that myself. All right? I'm going to send it to them. They did a lot. They tried the very best on their own when during the flood. They raised over 40,000 pounds. You understand? So I'm going to pass it on to them. And that's why I asked for the flyer. I'm going to put it in some of the right places, and there will be results. Please, what they owe us is they must tell us who and who donated so that we can at least thank them. All right?
Yes.
So I personally, it's just the time, you know, the time. When I stop, I stop. But please, Princess, be on top of this. Let's get some results. Okay? Like I said, even if it's later, use your office in Abuja, all right, to put it and send emails to them. I'll tell you who to send to, and then we will follow up. Okay? What I'm saying to you people tonight is, today is our turn. Tomorrow, it might be you, it might be me. You understand? You see, look at her. When she's there, she didn't know this will happen to her. But now, this is her state. It can be anybody. And that is the more reason we're saying, when you go and vote on Wednesday, on Saturday, think about that. That people are dying. They need good leadership to get. Only good leadership is what is needed. You know the funniest thing, Princess? All these things we are going through now, only good leadership would have saved us.
Of course.
With the amount of money coming into Delta State, only one thing will help us: leadership. We don't have it. It has to stop. It has to stop right now, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, I know we make enemies. That's what we do on this show. Princess, unfortunately, I have to put you on the wrong way. I've been on the arms way for so many years. I don't want them to like you. They should like your beautiful face, not with Daddy Chris, who is always already angry, because I'm like an angry man. I'm a wounded man, you know. But unfortunately, I have to put you on this one. But trust me, you are doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Because what we are talking about is tomorrow. We may not benefit it now. They might not even, people were talking to me, never realize it now. But the time will come, they will realize that, no, what these people were talking about is real. We need to move the state to another level. And hopefully then they will appreciate what we're talking about. But before we close this show, I want to check Kempela. I love this flyer. I just want to look at it with you, Princess. Take a look at this flyer. Quite interesting. Kempela said something. Maybe Kempela listened to me a little bit because I was fighting him a little bit. And I'm happy to hear this one. For the first time, somebody said minimum wage of 100,000 naira. I say, Pella, you come into my party. You understand? Because that is what I believe in. Not 100,000, 500,000. If you cannot pay the person, don't employ him. We will pay him. I will feed him if I'm your governor. But if you must employ him, you pay him. And he will do the job. And that is what is obtainable anywhere in the world. We cannot be different. I always say to people, the difference between UK and Nigeria is minimum wage. Otherwise, the kind of job we do in the UK, you won't do it. When we came to this country, some of us did cleaning, some of us did taxi driving. Here, am I a taxi driver in Nigeria? That's the kind of things we do to survive. No, Princess, don't laugh. Sometimes you guys don't get it. You understand? So it's not as if the job we do outside the country is better. Some of us, now people in here, they clean. The women don't tell you the truth. Kera na job. First, when those sheets, go take the sheet.
And who do you blame that on? Who blame it on who? Bad governance, bad government, evil politicians, very evil set of people.
I'm saying here that salary must. You see, I'm looking at it now that what is pushing people outside, because even if you work in Nigeria, if you have a job, you are not well paid. You are not well paid. Kempela, wherever you came back from this one, I don't understand though. I like that one. I don't want to talk about the rest because I don't know about pension. The rest are the same old story. But no, Kempela, we're not looking at 100,000. Minimum of 250, at least for a start. Let people start running to the state. You see, there's small thing you will do. Okay, Princess, this is what I'm saying. If people can afford to pay 500,000 school fees in Nigeria, if you create good schools in Delta State, are you saying people will not send their children to the school? They'll pay school fees of 50,000 happily. And this is simple arithmetic. If you have a government school well established, and school fees is 30,000 naira, and the children are getting the best of education, the state will be making profit. Staff will be well paid. We have the infrastructure. The school they are sending the children to, they are quack. The private schools in Nigeria, all they did is they don't have the land the government schools have. They don't have the infrastructure the government schools have. It's just our own is not maintained. It takes simple to save our education system, to save our health system. No, now let's take at this one. People go for treatment. They go to private hospital. The private hospital, if you look at it, sometimes it's a building they rent. Is it not? It's not a good place. But the government hospital have all the beautiful land, all the whole thing. They are not well maintained, so people don't go there. If you turn that Delta State Hospital to the best, you'll be making money full. Also, rather than waiting for federal government to send in money, you can actually make money with what you have. And then I say to our people, even if you cannot make money, I want to get this, keep this. Thank you very much. Just follow up on King.
Thank you so much, Philip Kings. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Yes. So what it is if see, all this whole thing now, we're now pushing on private individuals who are hustling on their own to come and put this there. But our state would have easily make so much money from hospitals. Don't make it free. We don't need it free. Because if you make it free, people are not treated. In the UK, it's free, but let it be reasonable amount they pay. Rather than going to spend, people die in the private hospitals. They cannot pay 500,000, 600,000.
Of course.
So, but it's better you go there and get treatment. Sometimes the heat that will hit you in our hospital is killing more than the sickness.
I told you that don't even the government hospitals that in Delta State are no-go areas. Because mosquito go first of all deal with you, show you shake gay first. And then maybe what you carry go then a minor headache. And you will come back with serious malaria or fever. So at the end of the day, that is why people go to private. And some of these nurses and also the doctors that they don't do good, they don't do well. Because they feel like after all, na government, so I don't care. I have that accident I had. Like I was saying, do you know what happened? I had that accident in Kogi on my way to the train station. And then I was rushed to the emergency at FMC Kogi. Do you know that what I saw there, it was just God that kept me alive. And what I saw there, I had to call one of the honorable members in the states, current one now, when I left there, and I said, there is a story I want to write about your state hospital, the FMC. That is not a good story because these doctors, they don't know what they do, some of them. We know that the government, they bad, but what of we, the people? You emergency ward's supposed to be busy with doctors trying to attend to people, not sitting down, sipping tea, flipping through newspaper while people are on the floor, wailing, crying. I said, so I'm going to write the story just so you see it, or your governor sees this story, know that it's coming from me. And the guy was practically begging that, you should have called me immediately. They will attend to you. I said, so what of the people when they don't get your number? Who would they call? And that is why I did not call you while I was there, because it doesn't make sense. That means it's this same thing we do in the country. Who knows who? And so for that reason, person when you don't get anybody go just die quietly. It doesn't make sense at all. I'm thinking that even some of us at the state level, some of these workers, they should take this thing serious, especially when we talk about the the health sector. This one, I what they do with people's lives. And one small mistake or delay could cause somebody's full life existence. So please, the health personnel, please. We know how difficult the job is, and of course, how sometimes the salary backlog of salaries here and there, unpaid salaries. But we are appealing. As soon as you take on that job, you know the ethics of your jobs already. So we're not supposed to tell you the ethics and what you're supposed to do as a medical personnel. So please, we're even appealing. I said this also on my Good Morning show. We're appealing to medical doctors. that please sometimes focus on the patient, the life. You can as well stabilize the person and wait for other things to follow. But first of all, I've been a victim where I went there, nobody attended to me. I had an accident that affected me. I landed with my head, and they were sending me to go and do S3, where they know that I could not walk, I don't even know the place, and they were telling me that I should go there alone. Far, you know how government hospital is, that you have to trek a very long distance. It was the security that came to carry me. The security there. Doctors and nurses don't care about you. And so we're even appealing to them. Sometimes put yourself in these people's shoes. Like Daddy Chris said, it could be anybody. This girl, it was during her NYC last year, Abi, the other 2 years ago, that this whole thing started. This is somebody that went to school with high hopes. This is somebody that went to school with my younger sister. And then she felt like, if I graduate, maybe these are my plans. I will go here, I will do this. And look at her today. It could be anybody. So at the end of the day, please let's all mind the way we treat people. And of course, we attend to people. For those that are already asking and those that are willing to pay, we are so grateful. We say a very big thank you to you. Whatsoever you give today will pray that God also will replenish for it to back to you, and so we are so grateful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Princess. God will bless you. And thank you for taking time to come. We didn't have Faith tonight, but I know she's busy. I want to finally close the show by saying to Mr. President, you have a few days to leave office. And this is a reminder, this young girl here tonight is a reminder of your success in office as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You came to this office sick. We spend our money to take you to London for treatment. Now, an innocent Nigerian might die. God will save her because of your negligence. Clap for yourself. Clap for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I know you have a lot on your desk. Sir, can you declare a state of emergency on our health sector? You have the power to do so. No? Yeah, you see, this whole thing, the only government that really wanted to work that I saw was when Yaradua came. Yeah, you see the energy. They wanted to do things different, you understand? Then good luck helped to bury it. Now Buhari came to actually slap in my face. If we can't go give kind power to Agege or Sheriff, now don't finish. I go there. Now matter get. Princess, your last word for the night for them, please. So we can close.
What can we say? We are really just appealing that, like I said before, we cannot even stop saying it. We're begging you people, as you go to vote, as you go to cast your vote come Saturday, you know what to do. Don't be moved by what you see today. Look beyond now. Look beyond now. And besides, this agent, I can even see from some of the comments here, these people have done you so much damage. Forget this appointment, forget this small money you get today of 200, and their children are doing far better than you. Is it not the same head people are having? I don't understand. Their children, they are away abroad, having fun, having a good life. Why will you want to just stick your future for these people? They don't care about you. They will pretend as if though they care about you. It's just for this period. They truly do not care about you, about your well-being. Please, I'm appealing to the youth of the other state. We're still going to come here again and do this tomorrow. We keep doing this until these things sink into your head, and to know that it is not basically what you see. The talk is cheap, and of course all that glitter is not good. Please know who to vote for. Delta State is not a state of PDP or APC, especially PDP, and then PDP will hold the state. We look at individuals, look beyond the parties, look at these people, what they have to offer. We know that all of them likely are the same, but go for a lesser devil. And then let's move the state forward to an extent. We've been on one place for too long. Let's just move, even if not just small 2 steps ahead. It's better off. Look at Okowa, look at this money, look at this, but who is going to pay the money? I'm asking you people, because they leave the state for now. These people are old. You are the youth. You can do this. So I appeal to you. please do this. Let's just take the state from this stage to another level, and then it will be a better place for all of us, our born children, the future generation to live in. Thank you so much. And like I said, we love you from this end. We do this again tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Princess, God will bless you. I'm going to end the show. Princess said it all. I don't have more to say. If you go out to vote, look beyond now, look beyond party, look at who can help us get out of where we are. That should be your number one agenda. And that is the right place to end this show. So we'll be here tomorrow. For those of you who can vote, please, who can donate some money, please donate. Make the sacrifice for this young girl to live. If you make the sacrifice for her, you're making the sacrifice for us. You're making it for our children. We're making it for a better future. She might be the one to give us what we've been looking for. You understand? You never know. So please, we must not allow this precious thing God gave to us to disappear from us. On that note, I'm going to play you. After I'll still play the video for the advert of Nigerian Week, and we're going to end the show there. Good night, and God bless you all.
RTV London, in partnership with NTA TV Enterprise, present the maiden edition of the Nigerian Week in the capital of the world, London. A wonderful blend of entertainment, business, and networking, displaying a wide range of arts, national cash crops, financial products and services, and real estate for huge extra opportunity in diaspora. Look no further. The 36 states of the Federation, the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Trade and Investment, the Nigerian Film Corporation, and hosts of others will be in attendance. Date 15 to 21st of May 2023. Venue Lighthouse, Camberwell, Southeast London. For details, log on www.superiorradiotelevision.com/Nigerian Week or call +447 549 513 619 or +234 814 358 2856. The Nigerian